Hold on a sec. That's better. Okay, here we go. Ahem. Hey guys, it's the High Estimate here, and welcome back to another segment where I'm gonna play a 1 hour segment of The Legend of Dragoon. It's my first RPG under this name, and I'm gonna start a couple of gameplay. Now, this could be a PSP or PS1 title, but if it is, just be aware that I can't change the audio until the last minute, so you might have to adore the first 1 hour of loud noises or some shit. And I say this because for PS1 titles, you cannot change the volume; it's on default, and you gotta be screwed. You have been warned. Uh, ah, shit. Yep. Uh, oh, it's not that bad. Kind of good to be exact, but not that bad. The Legend of Dragoon. That's the title. Nah, I'm not getting. I'm not. Uh, when it comes to anime games, I don't play with the music. I don't want to get content ID'd for copyright infringement. Not today. Gonna see what we have. And now we wait. Alright then. I was gonna play Parappa the Rapper 2, but apparently the name Rapper is profanity under the PS5's live streaming service, and I can't do that shit, so it has to be retcon. I might do it for OBS, but I will need to actually reconfigure that bitch to some degree. Otherwise, I'm kind of stuck. Now, like I said, I was gonna play Parappa the Rapper 2, but like I said, the the word rapper is profanity out of Sony's eyes, and they couldn't make a title. So I had to use OBS and make that shit happen, but beyond that, I'm kind of screwed for now. So you have to take my word from it.
This way.
What is this animation? I don't know.
So this is her. Indeed. Put her in custody.
So that's like the main
Is this
antagonist.
really necessary?
It is His Majesty, Emperor Dole's command to take that girl into custody.
Who is she?
That is not your concern.
What? Okay, that happened. Well, now we got. Oh yeah, now we got some gameplay. Good enough. So, oh, chapter one. Show the war. So I can't tell if it's actually an RPG or not. Something. Yeah. So it is 3:14, and I'm only gonna play this one out because my ass is holding for sitting there for more than 2 hours, and I can't stand it. But it is what it is. So right then. Did we fight? I have no idea what to say, but it is what it is. Oh yeah. So yeah, so so it is an RPG. It's not that I didn't take this into consideration. Uh, yeah, this is my first time playing this. So it is. This is a RPG. It says that it's a different one. like and like every and like every 90s RPG, even on the PS5, you have to write shit down or screenshot it to know where you had to go next. If you don't, you will be confused. Oh, oh, you take speed damage.
Yes.
Oh, there's like a quick, it's like a QTE.
Yes.
So we get bonus damage if we actually time the QTE, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's kind of sensitive to be exact.
Yes.
I mean, don't even know what to say. I mean, it's like you know, every game after Final Fantasy VII, and all the games and studios try to copy the success of FF7, and then they try to use it kind of different. I'm assuming that this was like a call trick or some shit, and people like the living shit out of it. So yeah, uh, so like every RPG, you have to usually read the instructions well and memorize it. It would be confusing as hell, but it is what it is. We can't save. That's a good thing, but yeah. I mean, that's my first time, so I wouldn't know how. Yeah.
Cheers, dude.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, cheers. Thanks for the cheers, dude. Yeah, first time I got a comment. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Anyhow, If you didn't notice by now, I just started this video at 3 o'clock, and I'm going to usually end this at 4 o'clock, the latest, because my show hosts my ass so many times. And trust me, I need to get a new show, but I am way too broke to get a new one temporarily, and I need to actually save some money. Don't get my new schedule till next week, and it's gonna be crazy. But in the meantime, I'm also touching the gameplay of the Legend of Dragoon, and I'm gonna usually try to be proactive, or at least not to add a lot of dead air. And here. So judging by the game, it's like Final Fantasy 7, but with less active commands. And this would be a lot of gameplay elements, so I wouldn't know. It's like Final Fantasy 8. Oh, is that a actual effect?
Yes.
Yeah, I am getting hit by inflation too.
And I wouldn't say it's like the inflation. I just think that, office jails are actually kind of expensive regardless. I mean, even before inflation, most jails, because behind me I have a game mode jail, and I got this maybe at 2019, the latest. But even then, this was a bad decision I actually made because I had to use two pillows to put a bit below my ass. And what makes it usually worse is that I will usually, whenever I'm done making a video or stream, when I get up, I feel a lot of pain just by sitting up. And it's not like I actually play. I don't usually game a lot. I don't have a lot of gaming sections from, let's say, the 2 hour or 4 hour mark. I just tend to just make one video for 1 hour, and that's about it. The only time I actually do make a video for more than 2 or 3 hours is if this game was kind of hot on the press, or maybe it was actually kind of nature. So let's say Hogwarts Legacy, instead of 1 hour, I play that shit from 1 to 4 hours or 3, depending. But my chair sucks. The one I have right now, my gaming chair sucks so badly. And it's like a pain in the ass, no pun intended. And the thing is, it hurts when I sit up, because even if I did sit for 1 hour and I do this for more than, let's say, 5 hours, safely, it would still hurt when I get up. I had to use a lot of blankets, pillows, and some cushions to make my seating more enjoyable. And since then, I have no choice but to usually limit myself to 1 hour. And until then, I have no choice but to get off this chair, but
Lately I haven't seen any good RPGs releasing.
I think it's like it depends. I mean, there are some good RPGs, it's just that you have to look about it. I mean, I know we can actually get some good RPGs. I don't remember. I don't know. Because, we do get some good RPGs this year. It's just that you have to find them so far. What was that? Good RPGs of 2023. Oh yeah, we do actually get some good RPGs. So, we got Starfield, we got Wulong Foreign Dancing, we got Forspoken, we got Final Fantasy 16, we got Liza P, we got Fire Emblem Engage, we got Octopath Traveler 2, the sequel to the first one, we got Ultra's Racer 3, we got the Legacy Collection for Mega Man Bio Network, We got Hawkeye, Starfield. We got Dead Island 2. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying there's no bad RPGs because there is, but we got a lot of good RPGs this year. I mean, 2023 seems to be the great year of, be it JRPGs. It's just that you have to usually find your preference and find what game works for you in terms of replay file and usually great content. Because, or if you're not, or if you're not, or if you're not concerned about RPGs of today, you can play. There's like a lot of great RPGs in the 90s too. I wouldn't say that there's not be any good RPGs. There might be, but you can always find it if you try hard enough. And I usually say this because you just have to look hard enough to find good RPGs. I don't know what to say. My point is that, you can find a lot of good titles in this time period. It's not like in the 90s where anime RPGs were kind of hard to come by. You can find a whole abundance. I mean, I say this based on experience, but I went on this game. Speaking of RPGs, this game is not that bad. It's like your generic anime RPG that came from the East and got translated in the West. It's one of those games where you pretty much just play this stuff to grind for a bit, maybe for the story or some shit. But hey, like I said. You could find great enjoyment with modern titles, but the 90s is actually where it's at. And from my experience, it doesn't hit the same. But it is what it is. And so far, the gameplay is good for now. I know it's like an easy boss fight. Yeah. I'm not sure how easy this game is. It might be easier than said or done, but I wouldn't know. Now, do I actually get achievements? I wouldn't know. Anyhow. Yeah, so I figure, so yeah, where was I again? Yeah, so I figure after this video, I'm gonna take a break. I might make another video on the same day. Maybe from 5 to 6, because I was speaking to somebody at that time frame.
Monster Hunter would be better if you didn't need to grind to craft stuff. Remove the crafting, it's too complicated of a game.
Not necessarily. I mean, in my experience, because here's the thing, I actually did play Monster Hunter Rise and did play Monster Hunter Generation Ultimate on the Switch. I would argue that the crafting system was actually way better, because if you think about it, the grinding, I mean, I never actually played World yet, but if you think about it, the crafting system was already better since like when the first game came for the PS2. I mean, here's the thing, what makes Monster Hunter better with grinding is that you actually get a lot of incentive when you actually do the same quest over and over again. There are some missions that usually get difficult, but you get a lot of high turnover rates and get a lot of rewards. And when I play, and you actually get a lot of great gear when you actually get a lot of materials for the Elder Dragons. So for the most part, I wouldn't say that the crafting system was the reason why the game was repetitive. It's not. I mean, it's not as if that it's not as if it was a pain in the ass, because sometimes the thing about RPGs is that you have to usually get a lot of currency to get some of the in-game armor, and Monster Hunter is no exception. And when I say the game gets, I wouldn't say that the game gets hard. There's some missions that they're only exclusive behind the multiplayer sections. Now the base game can only give you about maybe 1 star to 7 star, but once you get to the Gene ranks missions, those are actually kind of difficult. And I think that the crafting system is actually way better executed because it's like it has a lot of content, a lot of value, and what I like about grinding for materials in Wise and Generations Ultimate is that you get a few accomplishments. Like I said, the thing about getting armor, especially when you're fighting, and the thing about the crafting system is that it's so well executed in the sense that you feel like you actually accomplish something when you get high level gear. Because let's be honest, when you're fighting a 7 star monster in online mode, it can be a pain in the ass if you're a 1 star level. And let's be fair, if you don't have the right gear, it would be a pain in the ass. I usually say this because a lot of people don't take into account that when it comes to fighting the adult dragons, they're like 7 stars.
Cheers, dude. Yeah, I am getting hit by inflation too. Lately I haven't seen any good RPGs releasing. Monster Hunter would be better if you didn't need to grind to craft stuff. Remove the crafting, it's too complicated of a game. Okay, cool, I'm always on YouTube if you get on live. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, I do content from time to time. It's just that my schedule has been kind of busy. And sometimes it could be a pain in the ass, but not always. It's just that, I'm starting a new job in Dallas, and I gotta get my full schedule, so I'm gonna work maybe full time, maybe from Monday to Friday at a white collar office in downtown Dallas, and I won't be able to have a lot of time until the weekends. So I might be able to make some content on the weekdays, but I wouldn't know. Well, yeah, I mean, but I'm always kind of proactive when it comes to making this channel because, like I said, I only do this as a hobby, not for profit. If I did, I would be able to actually get involved with the partnership program that YouTube has. But in my experience, it's not enough. In my experience, I tend to do this content from time to time. And the thing is that you have to take into account that I've been doing YouTube since like time immemorial, since like 2015. So it's great to actually get a lot of support from my viewers. You guys are ready to help us so far. We really appreciate it. Beyond that, yeah, I mean, I tend to be mostly active wherever I have some time. Because when I do YouTube, I do this shit as a hobby. Like I said, even if I was part of the YouTube's partnership program, I wouldn't be able to make a lot. That's why I want to do this for hobby, and any subscribers I usually get, that would be mostly helpful. Like I said, it is what it is. And like I said, I just tend to usually just have fun, laugh my ass off, and I just have a good time. Nothing too serious. Like I said, I get way more money from my 9 to 5 job in dollars than the partnership program that you should give me. And speaking of which, apparently Susan has been stepped in as the CEO of YouTube. How's this gonna work is beyond me, but I wouldn't know. Crazy day.
I'm wondering if Kingdom Hearts will make a new one, but would they bring Sora's father on it since they claim his father might be the first K?
Oh, well, that was the funny part. They actually did. Square Enix actually did announce that they would make a Kingdom Hearts 4, but we only got the trailer for the game. It will happen. It will actually happen because we actually got the trailer from Square Enix. As for this photo, I'm more concerned about the model too. I mean, for my first playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 1, we never actually saw the model. It's funny that you measured it because we never saw Sora's, Riku's, or Kairi's parents. What? No, I mean, you don't see Aqua's or Tara's parents. We don't really see. Hell, I don't even see Mickey Mouse fucking parents at this point. It's funny that you mentioned it because Sora does have a model on Destiny Iron in the first game for the PS2, but we never saw her face. I'm not sure if they made Kingdom Hearts 4 or when they actually released the game, where we said Sora's photo. It could be a rumor on some online forums. I wouldn't know, but I do know he has a model. But the thing is, we never saw her. We never saw Sora's model or her face before. And when I played both, and the thing about Birth by Sleep is that we know Kairi was taken care of by her grandmother, but not her parents. And the thing is, now I don't know where the rumor started with, so when they were actually saw his father, but like I said, I did play Melody of Memories for the PS4 last time, but we never actually saw their parents. And I imagine that. I mean, Roxas doesn't really count because he was actually created by Xehanort when he actually took away the doctors from Vanitas. Oh, sorry, not Roxas, Phantas, yes. So when it comes to Phantas, I would pretty much say that I'm assuming he was mostly a replica made by Xehanort during the events of Birth by Sleep. He was only a replica or a nobody, and apparently he's like the only nobody that has a heartless inside of him. Like I said, we don't actually get the introduction to replicas until we actually get to change memories. So it's not as if they're actually about parents. You could say that Phantas's father is Xehanort because he was the one actually taking out the Destiny Iron, but I wouldn't know. But beyond that, if they actually did bring Sora's father, if that rumor is actually kind of true, I'm gonna laugh my ass up because, like I said, you would think that after the end of KH3, we'll actually see the mother bring back to life, but it hasn't been confirmed if we actually saw her. But like I said, Square Enix has this thing where they just retcon some plot points. And like I said,
I might return to gaming but hate that controllers cost $85. Imagine needing to buy one over and over, it be too much money.
I mean, it depends. I agree. It costs. I would agree that the idea they had to spend about $85 is kind of overkill. But if you think about it, the DualSense controller is expensive for a reason. It has HD rumble. It has some trigger pads. And you don't understand the fact that this was the same thing with PS4 controllers, but it was like $59.99 for one set. And the thing is, yeah, I was kind of surprised that when the DualSense PS5 controller actually came out, it was like maybe $70 or $85. But that might be because of taxes, or maybe because or something. It might be because of maybe, but I can say to what for what actually I understand. The reason why this is actually kind of expensive because there's like a lot of added features. It has a touchpad in the middle. It doesn't really take USB Type A. This is the only control where you can this it only takes about USB Type C. So and USB Type C adapters and cables are already expensive. And you have to take into account that a lot of these controls are actually kind of expensive because
exactly for a cost that much it should last long. I remember PS2 controllers only was 19.99.
I agree. I mean, but you also have to take into account that the reason why the PS2 controller was actually kind of cheap because there was not many hidden components that was which is gonna make it more expensive. The PS2 controller was cheaper because it only has a motor function. It only has a wobble feature. It only has a wobble feature, two motors in each control at each side, and that's about it. It was only the only time. Shit. The only time a PS2 controller can usually get expensive is if it was a limited edition one, like Okami 2 or Shinobi 2 or Ninja Gaiden or some shit, or Tekken 2 or Resident Evil 4 or some shit. Then it gets usually expensive, but the standard price for PS2 controllers were actually kind of cheaper. Not because it was like not many components, you got the membranes, you got the touch buttons, you got your X, circle, square, and triangle buttons, you got the D-pad, start and select, and the thumbstick. And it was actually kind of simple. And like I said, compared to the DualSense 5 controller, the Wish Red is actually kind of expensive because they put a touchpad, they put adapter triggers, and when the PS5 first came out, they actually put a lot of features that makes production more expensive. Now, I would imagine for the PS2, it's actually kind of cheaper to manufacture because you don't have to usually put a lot of components besides the motors on the side. You just need the buttons, and that's about it. And even then, the base console costs about $150. I mean, I remember when the PS2 was $200. It used to cost a fortune to get the. I mean, another thing about the PS2 is that it was wired. It was not wireless. It didn't have Bluetooth features that you had before. The thing about the PS2 is that the controller didn't really use, the DualShock 2 didn't really use Bluetooth. So at the time, it was so cheaper to usually afford one because, like I said, the production cost for that one was not that expensive, And even Mad Catz. Sometimes Mad Catz controllers can usually cost about $23 than a regular retail fire. But beyond that, there's a difference between the PS2 and the PS5. I mean, back then, the PS2 was nothing but a overpriced DVD player that only cost about $200 or maybe $150 if it was Black Friday. And most of the time, the reason why the PS2 controller was so cheaper because
this game brings back great memories.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It does bring a lot of great memories. Except not for me. This is my first time actually play Legend of Dragoon. I remember when I first played a PS2 title back in 2007. My first PS1 game I actually played was Wild Arms and FF7. Final Fantasy 7 or some shit. And that was like the only JRPG those were the only two JRPGs I actually played so far. I never got a chance to actually play Legend of Dragoon. My fondest memories were War Arms 1 and Final Fantasy 7. Maybe 8. But definitely FF7, the Leech, for the original PS1. Like I said, I don't really have and Crash Bandicoot. Can't forget about that. I don't really play a lot of PS1 titles, maybe PSP. But for the most part, I would pretty much say that this is the only game that I actually played so far that I actually played now. Like I said, I'm a PS Plus member, so I get access to all the games that I never got a chance to play. So this is gonna be the only time I actually play Legend of Dragoon. I think I actually see some ads for it. I'm not sure. Yeah, beyond that, that's about it. I mean, like I said, I don't really play a lot of JRPGs, but when I do, I tend to play the most games that are usually kind of obscure. I try to put the gameplay. Since I'm actually playing this now, this game is like Final Fantasy 7. I don't know the difference between Dragoon and FF7. It, I mean, it's completely different, but I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, but yeah. So I don't even know what to say. Eh, so it's 3:51 now. Is there a save point? Yeah, so it's
Might move in weeks but get my own phone and set up Wi-Fi to return here to view.
Oh, that's good. Wait, yeah, oh yeah, that's really good for you. Congratulations, bro. Yeah, you don't do that. Get your bread. Start your life anew. That's wonderful. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't. Really glad you actually do that. Oh yeah, good job for you. Hold on. That name. Look at that name on the upper right, upper center of the screen. The name for the enemy is. What the fuck? I cannot take this seriously. I can't take this seriously. Ain't no way. Let me say this. Hold on. I'm dying. Wait, what? I'm gonna try to read this shit. This shit is too fun. Ah!
Yes, lol.
Yeah. The name. Look at the name of this enemy. The first enemy I'm gonna fight is. Ah! Ah! I can't say with a straight face. I, ah! I can't say it. I'm gonna try to say it, but I can't say it. What was the smoking back then? From the 90s, no less. Assassin cock. Two assassin cocks. Yeah, that's the name. Assassin cocks. Straight from the 90s, no less. And they say that, and Sonny says that rapper was profanity, but you got straight profanity over here. So in this battle, I'm gonna fight two cocks. Yeah, not just only that's not your average cocks, assassin cocks, party gun cocks. I'm supposed to show some gameplay, but this shit is too funny. Assassin cock. What's this? Oh, I don't even want to say. I don't even know what the next boss fight is. Cock. Assassin cock. Ass in cock. Two asses in cock. That's how you spell assassin. Ass in. Put it together, you get two bar caps. Assassin cock. This shit was made in the 90s. But we don't have one cock, we got two cocks. Oh my god, that was funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, listen, whoever made this, they know what they're doing. I just laughed my ass off for 3 minutes. This is why I do this shit as a hobby, because I don't take this channel seriously. I don't take my channel too seriously because it's not it doesn't feel so corporate. I could say assassin cocks. You can't see my face because I'm wearing this, but oh man, okay, let's do this. It's almost 4 o'clock. Yeah, double slash that cock. Attack the cock. Assassin cock. Wait, what? Oh, I got 2 hits from the cock. Oh yeah, we got some XP for the cocks. And we got a first level up from the cock. I'm gonna stop because it's almost 4 o'clock. I need to find a set point.
Yeah, there's a video about weird funny game enemy names and this enemy appears on the video.
Oh, there's more of them? Oh, I thought that was one of them. You're lying. So there's actually more of them? Yeah, apparently there's actually more of them, to say the least. Yep, we've got another cock. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. Oh, that was funny. I can't breathe, and that was funny. Oh, we got a dragon.
Okay, I'll see you around. Good night. I'll be around.
Yeah, good night too. I don't know your time zone, but yeah, it's good to see you. Dexter watched this video. Hope you have a great move, and I hope for you to have the best move in. Wherever state you actually got a move, be Seattle, uh, Houston, Dallas, or any other state in the U.S., New York, maybe, or maybe Oklahoma, Ohio, Canada, or another country. I wish for the best for you. Yeah. If you plan to move, yeah, good night too. Have a best move in. I'm sure you guys have a great beginnings at your apartment or house. And yeah, if you do move, I wish the best for you. I don't know you personally, but I'm gonna give you good vibes. Even though I don't even know you, but know you personally, I hope you have some good vibes and have the best move. Hope you get a job, get some better financial uprising, and have some great beginning in life. Yeah, so good night and have a wonderful day. After all, I'm gonna end this video in a couple of minutes. After I give my first standpoint, and I'm gonna end this video. But cheers. Good vibes in the channel. Yeah. So that it has to be a save point, but what's the save point is beyond me. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a save point. There's a save point. Yeah, let me see first. That's about it. And it is 4 o'clock. I said clock, not cock. Yeah, really need to work on the audio for a bit. Yeah. So anyhow, that's about it for this video. If you like, I might make a part 2 of this when I get to level 50-ish. So yeah. Don't want to make this video too repetitive, but yeah. So that's about this. So that's part 1 of the Legend of Dragoon. Decent battle system, like the EXP rate, and overall it's not that bad. In the meantime, I'm kind of done for the day, and I'm gonna usually end this video at this now. But beyond that, that's about it. So this is the High SNS here. Sign up with a different ultimatum. If you want to watch more of my content, hit subscribe, like, and comment out what you think to your content. Like or dislike, comment what you think below, and hit that bell and turn on notifications for new alerts in your inbox or something else. I don't know. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna take a break until 5 o'clock, and I'm gonna play a game, another title, and we gotta see where we can actually go from there. But in the meantime, take care for now, and I'll see you guys soon. Rattle tat tat, sign off, and peace out. Happy holidays. Yeah, I see you soon. Ta-ta for now, and sayonara.